fight together in our struggle, we can never win our freedom. All the people in South Africa come together, fight for freedom, and we will be free.
Hello everyone. Hi, so I'm Menon and I am choreographer today for the music video. I am trying to be as close as possible to what their vision is and what the general vibe of the song is in that case. So I'm trying to match my own artistic approach and creativity to what their vision is and blend the two together to create something. What do you have to say about today? Give me a quick summary, 3 words or whatever. Exciting, blue, and beautiful.
What inspired you to write Lost Souls from your debut EP, Blue Dreams?
So the inspiration for Lost Souls came from a specific moment during a night shift a few years ago. I remember seeing a gathering of crows basically, and the reason I'm talking about this is because maybe a few months before I was watching a documentary about crows and how they remember your faces, and then I just had this melody inspired by the crows. And I know some people see crows as something mystic, when someone dies. So I thought, the crow could symbolize my grandfather who doesn't live. I decided, okay, let's record this. So I recorded it in Berlin and I had a different version. And then I changed the version in 2023, adding the speech of my grandfather. I had a picture of my grandfather hanging, and I was like, okay, do you know what? How can I include him? He was such a powerful, important person. But he fought against apartheid. He toured around the world as well. I thought, do you know what? This matches the song, and I want to include it to Lost Souls, basically. And the reason I called the theme or the EP Blue Dreams is just because I was leaning on the topic of having the blues when you're struggling with depression and life-challenging things in life, which we all deal with, This was the struggle I had to deal with, and it's very personal. It's a very personal project to me. And I'm hoping that other people feel inspired by it and can connect to it and can say, do you know what? Actually, I find this so inspirational, and thanks for sharing this with us, So, yeah, that's the story. As a child already, I've always seen injustice happen in the world. I remember having this conversation with my mother. I think I must have been 4 or 5 years old. And I said, how is it that there's so many poor people in the world, and can't we just go to the copy shop and just print money and then send it over the world? And I think my mum just thought, such a cute, naive child, But I was already at that age. I was like, this is not okay. And even now it hurts my heart. So I feel do follow the views that he had, in the sense that he was fighting against apartheid for his own rights of claiming his own homeland, because that's something natural. He's not doing anything wrong. He's not killing people. So I felt that my grandfather had been alive. He'd be super proud about this song and super honored about the song Lost Souls. And I hope that he would deeply relate to it, basically. Not being to express his own identity. So for me, Lost Souls represents that same feeling of displacement, people trying to put you in a box. Yeah, I wanted to honor my grandfather in this song, so yeah.
My father was a black African and my mother was white. So in fact, by their marriage, they had already committed themselves to a situation where they were more or less outcast in white society. My mother had come from Scotland and met my father, who was then established in a small business which was occupied as a skin and curio merchant. I also was becoming aware of the political movements which existed in South Africa and were fighting for the upliftment of our people who are suffering oppression.
we are all different people, and that's the idea of Lost Souls. You know, we are a world of so many people, different people think differently, and I just hope that people feel my music.
Tubula, 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 yeah.